Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to change the pump that controls the automatic cleaning system on this pool. So what the cleaning system does is pops up these two jets and they push all the dirt this way to the deep end. They go down, then these two jets go up, push everything this way, and then you have finally these two jets pop up and push everything towards those guys, and they suck up all the dirt and stuff. The pump looks like this, and we're just gonna have to cut that off and install the other one. Okay, before you do anything, make sure all this is shut off. This is shut off, and he took this out of here. Okay, so make sure everything's off. He had it off already a week. Make sure there's no pressure in the system. There was zero there. So let's go back. This one's not over. All right, that's that. And this is the new pump. And we made a mistake when we ordered this. We ordered a 2-inch pump. You have a choice of 1.5 or 2 inches coming out of here. And we ordered a 2 by mistake because these pipes are 1.5 coming, going down to the jets. This is 2 inches. So coming in is 2 inches, and this is 1.5. So we need to do some kind of surgery here to make this, put a nipple or something to make this 1.5 to 2 inches so it could go on this. No speeding. Keep going, keep going. All right, guys, I got a couple of increasers, which is gonna increase the pipe from 1.5 to 2. And then from 2, it's gonna go into the pump. These are just nipples for 2-inch pipe and an elbow, which is gonna go from the pipe coming into the pump. And I got some glue. And I'm waiting for them to cut this in half because I don't know exactly how much I need, but 2 3-foot pieces were gonna be like the same price as this 10-foot piece. So I want them to cut it so it fits in the car. We bought this tool to cut the pipes. This one's up to 2 inches, and it cuts it nice and straight. Put the primer first. And then you put the glue. There you go. All right. We made these as even as possible. And now we're ready. And you're just gonna test fit the pump first. Not gonna glue anything yet, and we still got to figure out this part over here. All right, guys, we test fitted this, and it's gonna be a little higher than before, but that's not a big deal. My concern is that now this pump is different than the other one. It doesn't line up with this. It's either here or it's over here. So we're gonna stick it here like that and make this fit that way. So that means we're gonna cut this, which I think we're gonna do anyway. We're gonna cut it here and then make it come up and around. Back to Home Depot. I need another elbow. All right, this way. Check it out. It's all test fitted and nothing's glue, you know. So what we're gonna do is take all this off, glue the pump on to those guys on first, and then we're gonna put this together and glue everything together. All right, guys, I got this and this primed, ready to go. All right, the pump is glued on there. And what we did was I glued these pipes onto this first because it was easier just to line everything up down here. I dug up more of this so that these pipes are able to flex a little bit. And when you do this, you got to put the glue, you got to act quickly. Put the glue on quick and put everything on, line it all up, and then boom. So it looks good. Now we got to put the rest of this. All right, everything's put together, everything's glued. We are not the neatest, but As long as it works. Right? All right, so this says you need to remove some kind of pressure ring under the gear kit before the inflow system can function. Whatever that means, I loosen this up and I'm gonna take this clamp off and see what's in there. All right, I took it apart and this must be the pressure ring they're talking about, because you know, these valves have to go up and down, and if this pressure ring is there, it's not allowing this to go up and down. So remove this. All right, so I looked it up. Turns out this ring is made to keep the valves open during installation, because you don't want any glue or anything to get in there and seal these. And it's also used to when you pressure test it. I'm gonna put this back together. Don't lose. There's 2 washers. They go on top. So, oops. In order to put this back together, you need to remove this guy first. This pops off. You're gonna put it in here, and then this other part just goes on top, and then the washers go on top of there. This part just pops off. So the flat part is gonna go towards the hole. All right, we're gonna put this down first, just like that. Oops. Yeah, so it goes with a square one. It goes down there. So now when you do this, you're gonna lift the flaps and make sure they go, this thing goes under the flaps. There you go. So what happens is when this goes around, see how it lifts off the valves? As it goes around. All right, so now we're gonna put this guy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. There you go. All right. Now these guys go on top. And you have to get them in here. All right, but you need to play with this. So I think you have to, I think you lift this up, and then put the washers out and then put it down. So let's try that. All right, I'm gonna line this up in here. There you go. So it's lined up with the hole. And then, hold on, make sure this goes in. Up. Like I said, don't lose the washer. All right, so I'm putting the rod in, and it's gonna poke out just enough to put these washers in. That's 1. That's 2. And now I'm gonna put this in and hopefully catch the hole on that. There you go. Now, make sure this goes down. There you go. Make sure these gears are down where they're supposed to be. There you go. Now you could put this with the gear in first. There you go. So if you notice, the water's gonna rush this way, push this way, and you see all the gears moving. And they slowly gonna go all the way around. All right. Now you can put this on. And there's a notch someplace here. See, there's a notch here. And it goes in here, okay? So. And there's an adjustment to this, I read, that it's right there. Now you could put your ring on it. And there's an adjustment, like you could twist it one way and it makes it go quicker, or go the other way. It's only like a 1/2 inch, you know, adjustment there. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. This ring, you could take this off, you don't need this. Because now you're gonna just use this guy. Now you can put this ring, when you put this ring, make sure it goes completely around first before you tighten it up. Alright, just tighten this up, you know, by hand. You don't have to go nuts. That's it. All right, let's put this back on. There you go. And I think this has to be open. And then we just turn this on. Once that's done, we can close this. The pressure should be. Check for leaks. I don't see any leaks. So this is for the jets?
Yeah.
And you open this up and the jets should work now, right?
They should.
Okay. All right. It's my father, 91 years old. He can't do what he used to, so I have to do everything. All right.
Let's see. Okay, están aquellos abiertos, ¿verdad? Yeah. When they finish, they go to the next one.
Oh, gotcha. So,
Let's see what happens.
so you have the first zone working. Yeah, they look like they're up. All right, now this one is, the one at the end is coming up now. See, there's air bubbles in there.
Yeah, they're working good.
There's air in the system. So now this guy's shooting that way. I thought it was only 6 jets. You have what? 10 jets over here. So now the front zone is working. All right, she's working good. She's nice and quiet. You can barely hear her now. Put all the dirt back on, put some of these concrete blocks back on. Still got some stuff to do, but pretty much is done. So, you happy?
I'm happy. I'm very happy.
All right, guys, I hope this video helped you out. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Take care.